Pakistan is home to many awesome things, from beautiful buildings to the second tallest mountain on our planet, K2. What it's also home to is my personal favourite etymology of a country. I've been wanting to make this video for a while now, and with recently breaking my wrist, now seems like a good time to have a bit of a pick-me-up and talk about the history that went into the naming of Pakistan. Also, sorry if this video isn't as well animated, like I said, broken wrist. When you hear a name like Pakistan, you would think it has roots in the ancient world, as it's an equally ancient sounding name. Yet what if I told you the name Pakistan can not only be pinpointed to an exact date, but also pinpointed to an exact location it was coined? That time and place? Well, it wasn't somewhere in India thousands of years ago, but it was first recorded on the 28th of January 1933 at number 3 Humberstone Road, Cambridge, England. Now I know what you're thinking, how on earth was a name like Pakistan formed here in Blighty of all places, coined less than 100 years ago? Well, that's because the country of Pakistan is actually fairly new. The land that makes up Pakistan was originally part of British India, only gaining independence from then on August 14th, 1947. But why exactly did this region of India want to be a separate country? Well, it all came down to religion. At this time, around 25% of India was Muslim, as opposed to the majority of the country being Hindi. There wasn't too much intermixing between the people of these two opposing religions. They did not marry, eat together, or even share water on trains. It's from this divide in religions that Indian expat student Chaudhry Lamat Ali comes into play. He wrote his Now or Never, Are We to Live or Perish Forever pamphlet in the aforementioned number 3 Humberstone Road, Cambridge, England in 1933. In this pamphlet, he expressed his belief that his fellow Muslims living in the more Muslim populated provinces of India should gain independence and have their own Muslim nation. He dubbed his nation Pakistan, with the I being added later just to make it sound neater. So where did he get this name from? Did he pull it out of thin air as he thought it sounded good and traditional? Well, not quite. What's so fascinating about the name Pakistan is it's actually an acronym of the names of the Indian provinces he wished were independent from India. The P comes from Punjab, the A comes from the Afghan province, the K from Kashmir, the S from Sindh, and the Tan coming from Baluchistan. But the Stan suffix is seen with other nations such as Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, and Tajikistan, just to name a few, and comes from the Persian and Urdu language, meaning the place of. Wow, there sure are a lot of countries that names end with Stan. That could make a fun video one day. Speaking of the Persian language, the name takes on another meaning in this language. In Persian, the name means the place of the pure, as Pak is the Persian word for pure. So yes, Pakistan's name is kind of an acronym and a pun rolled into one. It's so fascinating. The name Pakistan looks right at home next to places like Afghanistan and India, but when we look into the history of this country and its name, it reveals itself that this name has rather modern roots, coined in perhaps one of the most unexpected of places, in a suburban house in Britain. As always, a huge thank you to the patrons for supporting the channel, and thank you to everyone who sent me get well messages when I stupidly broke my wrist. Sorry about the scheduling disruptions it has caused, but thank you all so much for sticking around. It always warms my heart to see just how much support there is for this channel. Seriously, Patreon or not, you guys are awesome. Thank you.